Hello you guys, once again. This is Fun and Automotive, and in this video it's going to continue the upper control arm spacers for the upper control arm knocking on the spring. I just did my alignment, so that's all good and taken care of and everything, so I'll show you guys all of that. And also another thing is my tires are good. They are nice, they are straight. Everything seems to be just fine, but my driver's side, I'm sorry, they're not exactly straight. My driver's side is about 1/4 of an inch off, so the top of the tire is still popping out 1/4 of an inch. That's as far as I can get the camber on the bottom of the tire out. But that's okay, because it's only like that mainly because my driver's side is shorter than my passenger side, which means it's shorter, it's lower, I should say, it's lower, which means the upper control arm is higher on the driver's side, which means it's going to pop the tire out just that much more than the passenger side. So the other day I raised my driver's side up about, I would say a good 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/8, somewhere along there, 1/4 of an inch I'd say, and it did bring that upper control arm in a bit more. And that's why it's only 1/4 of an inch now that the upper control arm is pushing the top of the driver's side tire out. Now, let me show you all this right now. Let me get this camera turned around and we'll take a look at that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but pretty much straight. This side. And this is the driver's side. Pretty much straight, just not even noticeable. I've had no wear on that thing whatsoever. No wear whatsoever. It's been doing perfectly good, straight. Everything's been gravy on that. The passenger side, that's all good. It's been good. Like I said, it's been doing just fine, especially since I raised it. Now let's check out the upper control arm spacers. I'll show you just exactly how much gap I have now. There you go. Right there, about 1/2 inch or so whatsoever, but it doesn't matter because every bump I've gone over, I miss it. I don't hit the spring. It misses the spring every time, so it's good on that. I don't have any problems whatsoever on that part. Let's take a look at the passenger side now. It's good as well. Looks close on camera because the angle, but it's not. It's nice and far from it. Let's see if I can get my hand in there. Alright, yeah, this one about the same. It's good too. It doesn't clunk. I'm very, very happy with these upper control arms. I'm glad that I was able to find these and get them installed. As you can see, no wear. Everything's doing just fine. No wear whatsoever. I'm happy with these spacers for sure. Very happy. Alright, let me show you another look. That's the upper control arm spacer right there. Looking good. I can't get the camera that far back there. This is the driver's side, my problem side. It's all good. The passenger side looks just like this, so really no need for me to show you that. Like I said in my last video, these are grade 8. If you haven't seen that last video, go ahead and check that out. It'll show you exactly what bolts you're going to want to use. These are the stock nuts that came with the JBA that are on here, so go ahead and check that out. Now, with these upper control arm spacers, I really think that they're a good buy and they're good. As you know, if your upper control arm is still pushing that tire out, you just need to go higher, if anything. So if you're sitting at like a 3-inch lift and it's doing it, just go a bit higher. It'll bring the upper control arm down. That's my problem. That's what I did, and it fixed it. But if you're already maxed, if you're already at like, I'm just past 5 inches of lift. I'm at like 5 and a half almost, and I wasn't. It's obviously harder to go up higher. I can't find extended bolts for the subframe, so I was trying to get it up to a 7-inch lift not long ago, and couldn't find any extended subframe bolts. So the moment I find those bolts, I'll be able to go up to a 7-inch lift, which I really don't need. 5.5 inches of lift is plenty. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. It was a little hard for me to get that upper control arm to straighten out, so that's why it was a problem. So I raised it up on that side just enough. I raised it, just kept trying because it was a pain in the butt. I don't want that axle to be fully maxed out and crooked, and it worked. I was able to get a 1/4 of an inch, maybe just a little more than that, and straightened it out a lot. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. I will post these spacers in the link below if you guys are interested and you guys want to purchase these for yourself, because you saw the outcome and how it's going to be. With a 2.5 inch lift, I don't know if it'll pop them out. I don't know if it'll do it with a 3-inch lift or anything. This is just my situation. This is how I have it set up. So it could be different for you. It may not even do anything funky for you. It may not even pop out. It may be just straight. I'm not sure. So if you want to get these, like I said, they will be in the description. I think they're $100 for a set. But I think it's a good buy. It's a very good buy if you had my problem of your upper control arm having contact with your spring. If you have that problem, I think these are it. I haven't found. I found one guy in Russia who sells them. I think by what was it? I think by a 1/4 of an inch spacers for that. So if you guys don't want a whole inch, you can find him. Really, I don't know exactly how to contact him or how to get him. I lost his information somehow on the internet, and if I ever find that information, I will post that up and let you guys know if you guys want that. But these are aluminum 1-inch spacers for the JBA Jeep Liberty 2002 to 2007 upper JBA control arms. So these are just for these control arms. So if you want them, you will know where to find them. And spread the word, share this video, you guys. Let everybody know that I found these, and if you need them, come get them. So this is Fun at Automotive, and as always, I will catch you later. Goodbye.